Anubhav and you're watching Ritam. Washington DC recently witnessed an unusual moment in history when the freezing cold wave compelled Donald Trump's inauguration to be shifted indoors. A symbolic chill that mirrored the frosty ties between India and the US during President Joe Biden's tenure. For India, a nation striving to assert itself on the global stage, a Trump presidency could herald more pragmatic partnership driven by shared strategic goals and economic interests. Over the past 4 years, India and the US navigated turbulent waters. Biden's indecisiveness on energy policies and strained geopolitical decisions created friction in bilateral ties. With Trump back in the White House, a recalibration of Indo-US relations seems likely, albeit shaped by complex motivations and constraints. Trump's drill baby drill philosophy reflects his commitment to revive the American economy by aggressively expanding domestic energy production. Unlike Biden, whose energy strategy was hampered by conflicting commitments to green policies, Trump is expected to prioritize fossil fuels, making the US a reliable energy supplier. India, with its burgeoning energy demands, would welcome such a partnership. Over the past 4 years, New Delhi has diversified its oil imports, including refining Russian crude for Europe. However, securing stable energy supplies from the US could help India meet its domestic requirements while bolstering its energy security. For Trump, India presents an attractive market to trim trade deficits, making energy trade a win-win proposition. One of the more contentious issues during Biden's term was the delayed delivery of jet engines for India's indigenous Tejas fighter aircraft. This setback stalled a key program vital to India's defense modernization and Atmanirbhar Bharat vision. The delay underscored lingering doubts about America's reliability as a defense partner. Trump, with his transitional approach to diplomacy, may take a more pragmatic stance. Resuming the supply of jet engines and offering advanced military technology could rebuild trust and strengthen defense cooperation. However, India's defense strategy would require a balance, acquiring American technology without over-relying on imports, thereby preserving its push for self-reliance. The Indo-Pacific region remains a cornerstone of India-US strategic alignment. Under Trump, the Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, a grouping of India, the US, Japan, and Australia, Trump's focus on countering China's assertiveness aligns with India's security concerns, particularly after recent border tensions with Beijing. India would likely push for greater US pressure on Pakistan to curb cross-border terrorism. With America's reduced strategic dependence on Pakistan post-Afghanistan withdrawal, Trump could be more inclined to support India's position. However, balancing ties with China, which remains a significant economic player for the US, will pose a challenge for Trump's administration. Trade relations between India and the US have been marked by disputes over tariffs, market access, and intellectual property rights. Trump's earlier tenure saw India navigating his unpredictable trade policies. In his second term, both nations could focus on reducing barriers to trade, fostering investments, and collaborating in sectors like technology, pharmaceuticals, and renewable energy. India could leverage its growing economy and demographic dividend to negotiate better terms, ensuring mutual benefit. At the same time, Trump would seek to address America's trade deficits, urging India to import more American goods, including energy and defense equipment. Trump's presidency would also unfold against the backdrop of evolving multilateral dynamics. The inclusion of Indonesia in BRICS and Nigeria's partner nation status reflects a shifting geopolitical order. For India, balancing its role in BRICS and its partnership with the US will require astute diplomacy. As reports suggest, Trump and Prime Minister Narendra Modi might meet in India later this year for a Quad summit, signaling a renewed commitment to Indo-US collaboration. Such engagements could set the stage for deeper cooperation in areas ranging from maritime security to climate resilience. Trump's second term could bring a pragmatic shift in Indo-US relations characterized by mutual interests and transitional diplomacy. Energy trade, defense cooperation, and strategic alignment in the Indo-Pacific would form the bedrock of this partnership. However, the relationship's counters will depend on how both nations navigate multilateral complexities and domestic constraints. For India, the goal will be to assert its strategic autonomy while fostering a partnership that strengthens its global standing. As two vibrant democracies with shared aspirations, India and the US have much to gain from each other, provided they can align their visions in a rapidly changing world. Jai Hind.